and Akash. What shall we learn today?
Chitti, today we do not have time to learn. We have a lot of work to do.
What work do you have that is more important than studies?
Tomorrow we are having a get-together with our friends and family members. We have to arrange the room for the party.
What is so difficult about it? You can do it easily.
We also have some activities for entertainment like singing, dancing, etc.
Father told us that 12 of his friends will be coming and mother told that 18 of her friends will be coming to the party.
Mother asked us to arrange the chairs in such a way that there is equal number of seats in all the rows.
Total number of guests is 12 plus 18, which adds up to give 30. We can arrange the chairs in equal numbers by finding the factors of 30.
Very good, Akash. So you remember factors? Let us make it a little more interesting. Arrange the chairs such that when your father's friends and mother's friends fill the rows completely and yet should occupy the least number of rows.
We can use the common factors for that.
We also have to make sure that they are the highest.
What do you mean by that?
For you to understand, we will have to learn about the highest common factor. In this session, we could learn about common factors, highest common factor, finding highest common factor by prime factorization method, finding highest common factor by common division method, and finding highest common factor by long division method. We have already learned that the factor of a number is an exact divisor of that number. For example, factors of 8 are 1, 2, 4, and 8 as 1, 2, 4 and 8 divides 8 exactly without leaving any remainder. In this lesson, we will look at the factors of more than one number taken at a time. The factors which are common among the factors of two or more number are called common factor. The factors of 12 are 1, 2, 3, 4, 6 and 12. The factors of 18 are 1, 2, 3, 6, 9 and 18. The common factors of 12 and 18 are 1, 2, 3 and 6. Can you find the common factor of 5 and 15?
The factors of 5 and 1 are 5. The factors of 15 are 1, 3, 5 and 15. Therefore, the common factors of 5 and 15 are 1 and 5.
Let us learn about HCF, which is nothing but the highest common factor of the given numbers. The highest common factor of two or more given numbers is the highest of their common factors. The highest common factor can be called as HCF. In the previous example, the common factors of 12 and 18 are 1, 2, 3 and 6. And the highest common factor is 6. Similarly, the highest common factor of 5 and 15 is 5. HCF of the given numbers can be calculated using three methods: prime factorization method, common division method, and long division method. Let us learn each method one by one with examples. prime factorization method to find HCF of two or more numbers. Let us find the HCF of 20, 28 and 36 by prime factorization method. First step, write the prime factorization of 20, 28 and 36. Now find the common factors of 20, 28 and 36. The common factor of 20, 28 and 36 is 2 and 2. Therefore, the highest common factor of 20, 28 and 36 is 2 times 2, that is 4. Can you find the HCF of 12, 14 and 16 by prime factorization method?
The prime factors of 12 are 2, 2 and 3. The prime factors of 14 are 2 and 7. And the prime factors of 16 are 2, 2, 2 and 2. Therefore, the common factors of 12, 14 and 16 is 2, which is the highest common factor also.
Good! That is the correct answer. Now, let us find the HCF of the given numbers by common division method. Find the HCF of 16 and 24. In this method, the first step we do is to divide the numbers by the smallest common prime number, which divides them exactly without leaving any remainder. For the given example, the least prime number which divides the number without leaving any remainder is 2. Write the quotient below the numbers. Now, divide the quotient obtained in step 1 by the smallest common prime number, which divides them exactly without leaving any remainder. Again, the smallest common prime number, which divides 8 and 12 exactly, is 2. Repeat the process till there's no common prime number with which the quotients can be divided. In this example, 4 and 6 can be divided by 2 again. Now, our new quotient is 2 and 3. Now, 2 and 3 cannot be divided by the common prime number. Stop the division process. Find the product of all the divisors. That product gives the HCF of the given numbers. Here, the product is 2 multiplied by 2, which is again multiplied by 2, which is equal to 8. Therefore, HCF of 16 and 24 is 8. Can you find the HCF of 14 and 18 by the common division method?
Sure, the common prime number which divides 14 and 18 without leaving any remainder is 2. 14 divided by 2 is 7 and 18 divided by 2 is 9. Now, there is no common prime number which divides 7 and 9 without leaving any remainder. Therefore, the HCF of 14 and 18 is 2.
That is good, Akash. Now, there's one more method for finding the HCF of the given numbers. Finding the HCF using long division method. Let me explain this method with an example. Find the HCF of the numbers 216 and 1176. The first step in this method is identifying the greater of the two given numbers. Which is greater, 216 or 1176?
1176.
Good. Now, do the division by taking the smaller number as the divisor and the larger number as the dividend. Find the quotient and remainder. Here, the larger number is 1176 and the smaller number is 216. Dividing 1176 by 216, we get quotient as 5 and the remainder as 96. If the remainder is 0, then the divisor is the HCF of the given two numbers. Otherwise, go to the next step. In this example, the remainder is not 0. So go to the next step. Take the remainder 96 as the new divisor and the divisor 216 as the new dividend and divide. The process has to be continued till we get the remainder as 0. Here we get the remainder as 24. So continue the process. Again, by dividing the remainder 24 by the divisor 96, we get the quotient as 4 and the remainder as 0. Now we can stop the division process. The last divisor 24 is the HCF of 216 and 1176. Now, before winding up my explanation on finding HCF using long division method, let me check your understanding of finding HCF by long division method. Find the HCF of 120 and 192 by long division method.
Smaller number among the given two numbers is 120. Now divide 192 by 120. The quotient is 1 and the remainder is 72. Now the remainder 72 will become the new divisor and the divisor 120 will become the new dividend. So by dividing 120 by 72, we get the remainder as 48. Therefore, we have to continue the process till we get 0 as remainder. Finally, we get 0 as a remainder when 48 is divided by 24. Therefore, the HCF of 120 and 192 is 24.
That is the perfect answer. Now, let us see how to arrange the chairs.
The factors of 12 are 1, 2, 3, 4, 6 and 12.
The factors of 18 are 1, 2, 3, 6, 9 and 18.
The common factors of 12 and 18 are 1, 2, 3 and 6.
The highest common factor is 6. So we will arrange 6 chairs in each row.
By arranging 6 chairs in a row, your father's 12 friends can be seated in the first 2 rows and your mother's 18 friends can be arranged in the remaining 3 rows.
That is wonderful!
You are very smart, Chitti. You made us learn the highest common factors even while working.
Thank you for the compliment, Akash.
Ha ha ha!
In this session, you learnt about common factors, highest common factor, finding highest common factor by prime factorization method, finding highest common factor by common division method, and finding highest common factor by long division method.